How to build the best possible 250k hybrid in FIFA 21's Ultimate Team. I'm your boy Viva La FIFA, and after Black Friday the prices have changes, and that means for 250k you can build yourself a dream team that can be great in the weekend league, that can play in division rivals in the highest divisions. You can win it all for 250k. But this episode is much more than that. I will tell you and show you that in a second. Don't forget to smash a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more, and put on the notification bell for the best FIFA and football content on YouTube. Are you looking for the best, cheapest and most reliable place to get your FUT21 coins? Go to away.com and use the code VIVA for an extra 5% off your order and start building your own dream team. In the forthcoming minutes I will show you a Meta Overpowered 250k hybrid, but on the bench I've selected players to upgrade or change the hybrid with, so you can upgrade this squad to 300, 400 and even 500k. So the team I'm showing you is just a beginning, and you can upgrade that step by step. Isn't that cool? So on the bench a lot of interested players, but more about them later on. We're first going to start with the goalkeeper, and this time we go for Ederson Moraes. If you want to upgrade the squad, here is your first example. You can go for Alisson Becker. Alisson Becker is almost 2 times as expensive as Ederson Moraes, but well, if you want to upgrade the squad, that will be a nice step. For this team to keep it under 250k, we are going for Ederson Moraes. Still an 88 rated goalkeeper, very good with the ball on his feet, very good with reflexes on the line, and more, especially as a sweeper keeper, he can be very important, catching those through high balls, low balls behind your defensive line. I love Ederson Moraes for that threat. If you're using Joe Gomez, give a thumbs up if you're watching the video. Joe Gomez luckily went down in price. At the start of FIFA, he was over 100k, but almost 50% is off that fee. He is now available between 50 and 60k, depending on console, PC, Xbox, PS4, 5, you name it. So this man is an incredible powerhouse at the back. In FIFA 19 and 20, he was very cheap, very meta. He is still meta and overpowered, but he has a pretty big price tag. He is one of the more expensive players in this squad, but Joe Gomez, he is worth it so much. He is lightning quick, catching up with Cristiano Ronaldo without blinking an eye. This is the man you want on that central back position. Trust me. Once again, I will tell you how to upgrade this squad. If you want to go for decent and staying under 250k, Wan-Bissaka is a great option for you to choose. If you want to upgrade it, Kyle Walker, 50k is the man to go for. So I already told you how to upgrade this squad in several positions. Instead of Ederson, go for Alisson. Instead of Wan-Bissaka, go for Kyle Walker. That is what I love about making these videos. This is not a one-time squad builder. If you listen closely, you can build it up step by step. Wan-Bissaka defensively is a god. Completing the tridented on the right hand side, and there we have Sissoko. The box-to-box midfielder is a player I really love. He is tall, he is strong, he is quick, and he's also decent with his feet in the passing and shooting as well. Yes, you can go for a better player if you want to invest in N'Golo Kante, but well, that is outside of my budget because N'Golo Kante alone is 250k. So Sissoko is a nice option, a cheaper option for everybody looking for a budget player. Sissoko is the man I will recommend to you. Going to the left hand side of the page, and there we're going for Eder Militao, a usual suspect. You can also change him for Sergio Ramos, but then you lose the connection, the full chemistry with the goalkeeper. So you also have to make a change right there. So that is not my number one choice. That's why I go for Eder Militao. He has a great link with Ederson Moraes, and he is super quick, much quicker than Sergio Ramos, and that is what I like. Overpowered, sweaty players at the back. Joe Gomez, Eder Militao. Trust me, you can easily get elite in the weekend league if you're just a fine FIFA player. My personal favorite on the left back position is Ferland Mendy. Give a thumbs up if you're already using this guy or hate playing against him. I know that Joe Gomez, Rafael Varane and Ferland Mendy are the most used players in FUT Champions because they are so overpowered, they are so meta, and luckily, just like Joe Gomez, Ferland Mendy's price went down to around 60k, and that is is much cheaper. In the beginning of the game, he was over 100k. So for a nice price, you can get yourself Joe Gomez, Ferland Mendy, and you still have a lot of budget left to pimp up the squad. On the left center midfield position, we are going to complete the Tridente of Real Madrid with Ernesto Valverde. Fede Valverde, of course. Ernesto Valverde is the coach of Barcelona. Fede Valverde can play there. If you want to go for a different combination, Frankie de Jong is also a possibility, but then the center back has to change into Lenglet. Long story, just go for Valverde because he is a great box-to-box player, and just like Joe Gomez, just like Ferland Mendy, he is much better than his overall rating. Valverde, I fell in love with him from the start of the game, and I still am. We are going to connect the midfield with Kai Havertz. So far, you're thinking Viva, he's only on 7 chemistry. Don't worry, boys and girls, at the end of the video, everybody is on full chem, trust me. Kai Havertz is the man to link up the midfield with the attacking lineup. With his speed, he is great in front of your defensive line, but also supporting your strikers. He can do it all. Plus, he can play as a second striker, making those overlapping runs on the center of the pitch. And that is something you really want. Trust me, making room with your striker to get the cam to score goals. Kai Havertz is clinical in front of goal and has the speed to catch up and stay up with any speedy center backs. If meta overpoweredness has a name and a face, Ousmane Dembele is the man you should go for. What makes Ousmane so great? His agility, his speed, his dribbling skills, his weak foot, his everything. I can keep going on and on. He is the man everybody is still using. He's a little bit like Nick Pope in FIFA 18. He is there with a special threat with saving feet. Nick Pope back in FIFA 18, or it was Jack Butland. I'm sorry, Jack Butland had that special threat. But now we have a man on the wing that is so good. A lot of people rather use him than Neymar Jr. Yes, Neymar is better. Neymar is almost 10-20 times as expensive. But if you want to go for cheap, dirty cheap, overpowered, then Ousmane Dembele is the guy for you. Down the right hand side, we have several opportunities. You can go for Gareth Bale, you can go for Mo Salah, you can go for, well, I can keep going on and on, but keeping it within the budget, I go for Lucas Moura. I'm choosing Moura over Gareth Bale. That has everything to do what makes FIFA 21 good to play. Agility, quick feet, and also not too high, not too big. Gareth Bale is pretty muscular, pretty tall for a right winger, and that makes him, well, harder to defend in comparison with Lucas Moura. I mean, Lucas Moura is hard to defend. Gareth Bale is easier to defend. He feels slower. Lucas Moura is just so agile, just like Ousmane Dembele. He will hurt your opponent over and over again. We're going to complete this team, but listen up, don't click too fast, because I will tell you everything how to change it in game, set up the player instructions, set up the team instructions. So this is just the beginning. Timo Werner is completing the team. The Germany speedster is great in front of goal, is great in the counter-attack, is great in every area of the game. If you invested in this want-to-watch card or got this first inform card, well, hold on to it, because that card is just incredible. So Timo Werner can be used, but there are also several other opportunities I will show you right now. As I told you at the start of this squad builder, I will show you how to upgrade the squad. You can already go for a new goalkeeper with Alisson Moraes and Kyle Walker as your right back, but also Paul Pogba as a cam, Anthony Martial as a striker will keep the chemistry alive and can upgrade your squad to the next level. Sergio Ramos is an upgraded version of Eder Militao. Yes, he is on 7 chemistry, but trust me, that doesn't matter anything. If you want to know more about that, look it up on YouTube, chemistry, how that works. So this is the squad you can already build yourself as an upgraded version. If we take a look to the team instructions, it is quite simple. We like to play with high pressure. That is always much cooler in front of your defensive line, penalty box. It is hard to defend. So make the pressure be good. High up the pitch, and the width of the team, just keep it normal. Pressure on a heavy touch, and in attack, also keep it narrow but not too narrow. Play fast, build a play. A lot of people in the box, you want that. And with corner kicks and free kicks, calm down, you don't want to be hit with a counter attack. So we done that, now it's time for the player instructions. The goalkeeper, make him sweeper keeper and come for crosses. Ederson Moraes can do that as the best. The back line, it's quite simple. Make them stay back all the time. Simple as kissing. For the center midfielders, Valverde in this formation and Sissoko, make them stay back while attacking and cover the center, because that is where the opponents can hurt you. give Paul Pogba or Kai Havertz a free role in this team. For the wingers, make them cut inside, but also play as a target man, because that way, if a team is dropping back in their own penalty box, you have enough players to do the tiki-taka, build-up play, chance creating in the penalty box. Striker, same thing. Make him stay forward and make him play as a target man. Much better than go inside all the time. I will show you the goals I scored with a little more tips to use this squad. As you will see, I've destroyed a lot of oppositions, much better teams, and I'm playing in the Division 1. I am pretty good in FIFA, not a masterful player, but just good. I'm always swinging between Division 1 and 2. If I have a 50k squad, normally I can drop back to, well, the Division 2, etc. So this team got me promoted back to Division 1 and got me victory after victory. What's important? Well, I give you a few tips. Timo Werner as a target man is great. That makes room for the wingers to cut inside in that space behind the striker. But don't underestimate the role of Kai Havertz. He can also play as a second striker. Sissoko and Valverde both have a high work rate. That makes them going up the pitch quite a lot. So you need to drop them back. But they have the speed and the physicality to do that 90+ minutes. The defensive line is great. So much speed. Nobody will love to play against you, and a goalkeeper that can save a lot of shots. So I hope you will try this squad. If you do, let me know in the comment section how they feel. I got a lot of questions about this team. Viva, please make a La Liga and Premier League 250k hybrid. So a promise is a promise. Here it is. Enjoy it, build it, and get victory after victory. I thank you all for watching. Wish you all a very nice day. And as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.